Hey there, what is up, plant community? Like and subscribe. It really helps me out and it helps the channel out. So, today's topic microclimates. Little patches of land that stay warmer than others. So, this is a good way to figure out your microclimate. So, let's look here. Let's look. So, if we look here, we can see where the snow melts first. Barely any snow gets up here. It does, but it melts relatively quickly. So it doesn't actually stick like it should. And part of that helps with this, and plus the wall conducts heat, which gives me a microclimate. I could probably get away with maybe a zone 7 plant here. And actually, I did get away with a zone 7 plant until we got that really bad Arctic blast, which is why you see that these are still green. This sedum is still green, unlike some things out here that have kind of died back already. So, yes, microclimate. Another little micro area is up against a sidewalk because this too is kind of protective. It conducts heat. So, going up here, it's kind of a microclimate. Why these haven't quite died back? And they're ready to still spring up and grow. And then we got up here, all little microclimate areas. So the whole front yard of my area, besides when we get hard freezes, is a microclimate, which is why I get away with what I have up here in pots, because I know my microclimates. Just like up here is a whole microclimate. It's warmer up here than it is, say, in the back. So I could probably, if I wanted to, get away with maybe a zone 7 cacti. Because, like I said, I did have a zone, still not up, a zone 7 sedum. Think he might have died because of the Arctic blast. But, yeah, he was doing relatively good here. We can even see that the cacti are wanting to start spring back. So, clearly this is a warmer area than, say, the backyard. I'll show you the backyard. Alright, we are in the backyard. We can see it's nothing, maybe besides a few footprints here and there. But it's nothing like, say, the front yard. Here we can see there's lots of snow. It's wet. The ground's kind of froze. You know, even up here where it's a bit more protected, the ground is kind of froze. Daffodils wanting to come up, though. That's lovely. Little daffodils. But yeah, clearly not as strongly protected. The front is kind of protected from the, well, the back here, I mean, is kind of protected from the wind, but so that's important to remember whenever you're wanting to plant maybe some exotic things. So that's going to be very important to remember when we're up here, you know, planting things that maybe need a bit colder or like it a bit warmer. So like, for example, if I was going to put this Trachycarpus in the ground, which I can't because government housing won't allow me, I'd put it somewhere here. You know, somewhere close in my environment, in my little microclimate environment, because this here would give it the best protection. Granted, when we get hard freezes and things like that, I would have to protect it, undoubtedly. But otherwise than that, you know, it'd be all right here. So, yeah, so, you know, learning about this, learning about microclimates, I now know that if I'm going to plant my cold hardy banana, to give it the best results, even if we get Arctic blasts, because we lost a lot of Zone 6 and Zone 5 plants this year. So we dropped a few zones just from that Arctic blast alone. That, my best chances of it surviving would be here. So we usually plant them a little bit a foot deeper than the pot, and that seems to help them here. But if you don't want to do that, then you have to do protection, which I'm still going to do protection because I want to try to protect as much pseudostem as I can to give it the best results of growing for next year. But, so this area here is my best chance if I want to zone push or try to zone push or grow something that normally wouldn't grow here, or even grow some sort of exotics and maybe try to protect them. Alright, so I hope this helps kind of give you an example of what I mean by microclimates. It's usually where the snow will melt first. And this little area here is obviously where it's gonna melt first. It's the most protected. So anyways, I hope this helps you guys, and have a good rest of the day.